Jetting off on a 3-week Europe holiday would usually mean returning to a less than ideal leave balance. But it's not something Becca Worthington has to worry about because the company she works for has unlimited annual leave.
So I flew over to London, spent a week there with my friend, then we went to Paris, Italy, and then I was back in London and I just worked from the London office for a week. I've just returned. It's a little bit jet lagged.
Software company Actionstep have recently made unlimited leave a permanent policy after a successful year-long trial.
Yeah, so as a leadership team we sort of sat down and went, is this going well? And we went, yes, and should we make it permanent? Yes. So very straightforward, which was nice.
If you're having a rough day or if something's popped up with your family, you can actually just say like, hey, can I take the day off? And you're not worried about them saying, no, you're actually at your limit, or worrying about that taking away from the vacation holidays you can have at the end of the year.
The company's average leave balance shows the majority of staff have taken more than the minimum 20 days. But it's not excessive, unlike criticism that staff would abuse the high trust model.
I mean, we do trust our staff to do the work that they need to make our business successful, and we want to be able to make them be able to have good lives alongside that, and it's something which we think is really important as a business to make sure that our staff are happy, and this is one of the ways which we help to support them.
It's about understanding the balance between valuing work over time or time over work, and finding the middle ground between trusting your employees that they're going to work hard, and when they complete the work, rewarding the work that they're doing, regardless of the amount of time it takes.
It's not the only workplace in New Zealand now offering more flexible work conditions, and comes as more Kiwis signal support for a move to 4-day working weeks. About 50 companies across the country already have a 4-day work week roster. The latest One News Kantar poll shows most New Zealanders are in favour of it, with 63% polled in support. Even the Prime Minister wasn't opposed, believing businesses could easily drive the change themselves.
We have focused as a government on making sure that the arrangements for more flexible working conditions do support businesses and workers to have those kind of discussions. There's a lot of flexibility in our labour market environment and our employment laws at the moment for businesses and employees to agree those things. Right the way across the public sector, we are seeing more flexibility. I know, speaking to private sector businesses, that they are also encouraging more flexibility for their workers as well, and that might include a work from home day every week and those sorts of things. And I think that's really positive and healthy where that can be facilitated.
Actionstep considered the 4-day week model but found uncapping leave as an alternative approach worked best and was far easier to implement.
Overall, very easy to implement, especially in New Zealand, because we've just kept the minimum 20 days as standard, and then you accumulate, and as I mentioned last time, you can just treat your leave as if you didn't have unlimited leave if you wanted to, but you'd be a bit silly to when you've got unlimited leave.
Setting an example for others, one holiday at a time.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.